Another catch that's really, for me, sticks out, and it's actually 2 catches in the same day, but either one of them would qualify. We were at Swanson Reservoir in Nebraska, and we decided we were going to take the little tiny boat to Swanson, just my little green boat, and see what we could catch doing that, because we get a lot of emails from people, oh, it's cool to have that big Ranger boat, but I can't afford that. What can I do? So we took my little hot rod crawdad to Swanson and went fishing with that. And we were fishing the shad spawn specifically, when the shad come up and spawn on the dam. And we ran into a school of big catfish on the dam. And so when you're dealing with catfish in the 15 to 25 pound range in a boat that's only that big, he drags the boat around. I'm not used to catfish that big. And so those big catfish were certainly go down as a couple of my favorites. One of them bit a lipless crankbait and the other one bit a spinnerbait. So they were unique in that regard as well, but big giant channel cast in the little green boat was a blast. And I don't know, I don't have a net. I'm in an 11.5-foot boat. I'm in a really precarious spot on the dam. I got a lipless crankbait out. Literally, that's about my 5th cast since we launched the boat, guys. And I got a giant catfish, and I don't have any idea how I'm gonna get a hold of this thing. Come here. Oh, not a good sign. Okay. I remember the first time I ever landed a fish. Got him. Oh. Not exactly what I had in mind, guys. I'd love to tell you I was out here catfishing. I am not out here catfishing, but apparently nobody told this catfish right here. So, you know, like I said, we want to show you how to address a big giant lake in a little tiny boat. And we're going to tell you all about it. But first, we got to get rid of this thing because he's played really nice. And yes, I am discombobulated. I'm just going to tell you guys that right now. But that's a giant catfish. One of the most unique fish we've ever caught on Fishful Thinker has got to be the turquoise green pike that Chris Johnson caught with us at Navajo Reservoir. Chris hosted us a couple different times at Navajo. We had a great time with him each time, caught lots of fish. On this particular day, it was relatively early in the morning, and I believe that fish bit a topwater, if I'm not mistaken, but when he brought it boat side, it was this crazy, unique turquoise green color pike. And we got lots of responses from viewers about that. I'd never seen one that color. I'm not sure to this day what causes that pigmentation in them, but it's a really unique colored fish and one of the most beautiful fish we've caught ever on Fishful Thinker. So look at the color on this pike, guys. I mean, and look how thick he is, first of all. It's a beautiful pike. He's probably only 36 inches, but he's thick. But this blue, look at this color. And in the top of the mouth. Look at the roof of his mouth.
They get it in the mouth. And it's the only place I've ever seen them get this blue. I haven't had a chance to ask a biologist exactly why they get it.
I bet it's from the watercolor.
But it gets real, it's real weird.
A couple of really neat catches that I like on this show were fish that weren't necessarily caught by me, but one of them was with Fishful Thinker guide Ronnie Castiglione. Ronnie and I were filming a wintertime trout show here on Horsetooth Reservoir, where we're sitting right now. And we were catching trout in conventional tackle, and I was wanting to illustrate the 1-2 punch like you would for ice fishing, when you have 2 holes and you yo-yo a bait in one hole and you dead stick a bait in the other hole, and the dead stick bait gets all the bites. Well, we were doing that in open water, where the scenario is where I'm yo-yoing aggressively with a lipless crankbait. In that case, it was a Berkeley War Pig, and I'm ripping it up and down, and it's full of rattles. And by doing that, it's effectively a fish call. Ronnie, on the other hand, is jigging a gulp minnow next to it, and he's got the actual bait. So I'm using the fish call to call the fish to the boat. He's got a bait in the water. About 10 seconds, if memory serves me correctly, after I say, they're gonna come in looking at this bait to see what it is, and then they're gonna bite that when Ronnie loads up, and it was a great big rainbow. And it ended up being a really fun catch right on cue. And sometimes when you're filming those catches right on cue, you just can't script. I got it. There you go, and that is why we did that, people. In case you're curious, and you think we're making it up. All right, Ron. Nice. Oh, geez, that's another horse. Look at it, no hurry on that. There's a big male right there. There's a big male right here. Yeah, good job, Ron. And guys, I'm not kidding. If you want to go on a guide trip with Ron, we can arrange that. And I think you should. He loves this bite. There you go. Dude, you can't script that. I start yo-yoing that thing around. We hadn't caught a fish in like 20 or 30 minutes, guys. It's been tough. I put that bait on. It's been hanging on the boat for about, I don't know, 2 minutes. And And right away, we get this pig to come in and bite. So, yeah, dude, get her done, Ron. If he's lazy, got him. There you go. There you go, guys. That right there, that's why Ron loves this bite so much. He's very, very good at it. That's a beautiful fish.
Slob, huh?
Woo, buddy.
I'm gonna let that big horse go.
Go for it. Put it over there. That's the juice, people. Yeah, he's for about the last 2 years, he's really focused on learning this bite and developing this vertical bite right here.
Boom.
And it's fair to say he's got it figured out. You've had a good day, dude.